Hi, this is Cheryl at SunModo, and we're starting a new web series where I get to interview all of my beloved sales guys. And today I have Mr. Al Warpinski with us. And so, Al, what do you do for SunModo?
Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, I am the regional sales manager for the Midwest for SunModo. Been with the company for about 3.5 years now, and this is my first stint into solar, and super glad that this has kind of worked out. SunModo's been a great company, and it's been on the way up. So glad to be a part of it. Really looking forward to the future.
Al, what is your current favorite system that SunModo sells, and why?
Yeah, well, it's a tough question to answer. I could go by sales data and installer data and stuff like that. But the Midwest is a little unique for SunModo in that we have a pretty good dispersal of product lines. So we sell a lot of ground mount, we sell a lot of rooftop, and we have a bunch of attachments that just fit this market very well. For me, though, from the beginning, it's been our SunTurf Ground Mount System. And the reason that I like selling, I'm in sales. Generally, for sales guys, it's how easy is something to sell. But truly, the SunTurf system is extremely easy for me to sell and for easy for me to pitch to installers. And the reason why is it does a couple things. So from the installer perspective, we're able to kit the entire system together. So we're a ground screw based system that can be installed a couple different ways, but primarily is ground screws. So I cover, like I said, the Midwest, and depending on where the frost line falls and everything like that, you're going to use, there's two different types of screws. There's an 80-inch and a 63-inch. And generally that's pretty much down the middle of my territory. But what's nice, again, about this system is in the past, these installers, if they wanted to do a ground mount, and some installers even turned away ground mount sales because they didn't have a good, easy, inexpensive way to install solar that wasn't on a roof. So that's another benefit, is this kind of gives installers an option to sell a ground mount that's easy to install. But essentially, though, it allows them to purchase an entire system from one source. So we sell the ground screws, we sell the steel, and the racking that goes with it. So we sell the entire kit. And on top of it, we have pre-stamped engineering for essentially every state in the U.S. Any wind loads, snow conditions, PSF, that's all rated to that system. And it's extremely versatile, gives installers a lot of options when they're on the ground. If you run into any obstacles, installing anything, it allows them to really work around the landscape that they're on to install this system. Again, so it solves a couple things. It's a price-saving method. It allows installers to purchase the entire system from one source. And then on top of it, it's extremely easy to install. So again, going back to a sales guy selling something that's easy, it's exactly what the SunTurf system is.
So say like you get an installer to switch, what is some of the feedback that you're hearing back from those installers of the benefits of making that switch?
Yeah, I mean, the big difference is, for a standard residential ground mount, and this can go up to commercials as well, commercial size ground mount as well. But what I hear from installers is it's not the ease of use, it is the install savings. And I know racking companies all over say, hey, we're quicker, we're faster, whatever. But this is truly a lot faster than a standard post and concrete system. With a post and concrete system, you have to auger out a hole, fill it with cement, put your verticals in, make sure everything's level, wait for the cement to cure. And that can take a day and a half, 2 days. You show up on site, all the material's there, the ground screws go into the ground. And if you're talking a 16, 20, 24 panel system, you're talking 3 to 4 posts on the south side and 3 to 4 posts on the north side. So with a regular post in concrete, that means you got 6 to 10 holes that you have to dig out, pour concrete, and then go from there. This essentially allows you to start installing the moment your guys are on site. The ground screws go in, and then from there, everything kind of telescopes, the verticals telescope into the ground screw. And on top of that, it's kind of just a Lego set. So yeah, it's really is the time savings is what I hear the most from installers. And again, that's really why I like selling this product is it offers an actual solution, and there's a verifiable, quantifiable cost that and install time savings that adds up for a lot of these guys. So if you had one crew of 4 or 5 guys that was doing a ground mount a week, they can do 2 or 3 now. So it really just increases their throughput with these jobs and turns, if they have jobs sold out for 90 days, they would have to account for a 3 to 4 day install in a posting concrete system, and this essentially halves it. I have installers that have installed a SunTurf Ground Mount System in about a day. I mean, you're talking 18 to 20 kilowatts installed in a day for a ground mount is phenomenal.
Thank you, Al, for answering all my questions on a deeper dive into SunModo and our products.
Yeah, no problem, Cheryl. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you thought we were done? Not without the fun part. The bloopers, of course.
And then I'll just take all of this and just
you'll be able to cut it up. Okay.
I'll make it look beautiful. Okay. I think I have enough to edit, and if it sucks, then we can just redo it. Next.
Yeah, no problem, Cheryl. Thank you for having me.
Okay, great.
All right. And cut. All right.
And cut.